A Turkish teenager who has been competing in a televised talent show has been shot in the head after receiving death threats. 19-year-old Mutlu Kaya was attacked on her home in the garden as she was rehearsing and is in a critical condition in hospital. Well, this is a bit of Mutlu performing on that show. Well, she comes from Diyarbakır in the Conservative region in the southeast and had reportedly received death threats for singing on the show. Get more on this. Let's speak to Guney, Yildiz, an analyst from BBC Turkish. 3 people, I think, have been arrested, including her boyfriend. But what more is being read into this shooting?
Actually, there were initial reports that she has been received death threats from her family members, but her family, her immediate family, is quoted in the press saying that they've supported her bid in the contest, and her father is, for example, a teacher and a nightman, so it's not related to the family. As you said, one of the detained is her ex-boyfriend, and it could be a lover's tiff. It's so early to reach any conclusions as to what the motivation behind this shooting.
Does it highlight, though, the growing problem of violence against women in Turkey?
Actually, there are, for example, progressive laws in place to prevent such violence. For example, honor killings are no longer a mitigating factor in the courts, but in terms of its implementation, these laws are not, judges are not handing over heavy sentences to the perpetrators, and Turkish government, which passed these laws, is also being criticized of using a discourse against, many of the senior members of the government is using a discourse against women.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think there were sort of 300 murders of women in Turkey last year. Also a poll about the tolerance, really, in Turkish society of domestic violence. Is that a big debate going on in Turkey at the moment?
It is a big debate, especially in the run-up to the elections. But most of the political parties are trying to position themselves as the protector of women's rights, especially the pro-Kurdish party, for example, are fielding more female candidates than any other candidates. And some of our audience might find it confusing that Kurds, which usually been talked about in the media as fighting against ISIS with all female battalions and women playing a prominent role there, also is associated with these kind of stories. The city, Diyarbakır, where this incident happened, is the mayor of the city is a female mayor, and half of the MPs are female, and Kurdish women movement are very strong in that city, and it's one of the largest, if not the largest, women's movement in the Middle East.
All right, okay, Guney, Yildiz, thank you very much.